Have we underestimated the ancient Vedic civilization? What if the knowledge preserved in the sacred texts wasn't mythology, but fragments of advanced science, technologies so powerful they could rival or even surpass modern innovations? Imagine a society that mastered the skies with flying machines, explored dimensions unseen, and moved across vast distances with ease. A society not constrained by time, but perhaps able to reshape humanity's very understanding of existence. Welcome to the world of the Vedic civilization, a world shrouded in paradoxes, where myth and science blur and the boundaries of time and space seem to dissolve. To understand the Vedic civilization, we must first dive into its remarkable heritage. Originating in ancient India, this society left behind not just material artifacts, but an unparalleled treasure trove of knowledge in the form of the Vedas, ancient texts composed thousands of years ago. These texts, written in the enigmatic language of Sanskrit, delve deep into everything from philosophy and ethics to mathematics and cosmology. But it's in their stories of flying Vimanas, teleportation, and interdimensional travel that things take a truly extraordinary turn. Let's start with the Vimanas. These incredible flying machines are described in mesmerizing detail in various Sanskrit texts. According to the Vaimanika Shastra, an ancient manuscript attributed to the sage Maharishi Bharadwaj, Vimanas were not crude, basic contraptions, but sophisticated aerial vehicles capable of maneuvering in the air, on water, and even into space. Some accounts claim they were powered by mysterious forces or materials, like mercury vortex engines, which, in modern terms, sounds surprisingly aligned with theories surrounding anti-gravity propulsion. Descriptions go even further, suggesting functional schematics for propulsion systems, aerodynamics, and elaborate defense mechanisms. But here's the twist. These texts aren't written as mystical tales. They are provided as instruction manuals, treating the concept of flight like a standard craft, with headings, subheadings, and specifications. Is it possible that ancient India witnessed aviation thousands of years before the Wright brothers? Skeptics argue such descriptions are purely allegorical, poetic expressions of divine abilities, metaphors for freedom or transcendence. After all, isn't it easy to romanticize the imagery of gods flying through the skies on golden chariots? But what if there's more to it? Consider this. Modern scientists have studied the aeronautical descriptions of Vimanas and noted striking similarities between these mythological ideas and principles of advanced propulsion technology. They remark on how certain Sanskrit texts appear to describe nonlinear motion, curved trajectories, and even hypothetical defensive measures against external attacks, ideas that eerily parallel theories in today's aerospace engineering. And here's where it gets even stranger. Texts like the Mahabharata and the Ramayana don't just mention Vimanas in isolation. They place them within the context of vast wars. Battles where advanced energy weapons are unleashed and destruction akin to nuclear blasts is described in vivid detail. These divinely guided weapons, like the Brahmastra, could purportedly target a single individual or annihilate entire regions, leaving behind scorched earth and uninhabitable landscapes. The imagery is enough to make any historian uneasy. Could these passages hint at an ancient civilization that once wielded technology too powerful for its time? Or are we just witnessing humanity's enduring tendency to picture gods in their own high-tech image? Please adapt this chapter as is. But the marvels of the Vedic civilization don't stop at flight and weaponry. Many ancient texts delve into the concept of teleportation and interdimensional travel, ideas that still baffle modern science today. The Rig Veda and the Upanishads, for instance, speak of portals and paths through which sages and enlightened beings could transcend not just physical space, but the constraints of time itself. These aren't just stories of beings vanishing by magic. They contain teachings about manipulating consciousness, energy, and the structure of the universe. Let's break this idea down. The Vedic worldview regarded reality as multi-layered, a web of dimensions interconnected by hidden forces. They believed that by tuning one's mind and body to specific frequencies, achieved through practices such as yoga, meditation, or chanting sacred sounds, individuals could access realms beyond the physical. The parallels to modern quantum physics and theories of parallel universes are hard to ignore. Could the gates described in the Vedas not be metaphors, but ancient attempts to explain wormholes, black holes, or concepts we only now grapple with in theoretical astrophysics. And that's not all. The Vedas present time as cyclical, not linear, an endless loop of creation, preservation, and destruction. In this view, civilizations rise, evolve, and fall countless times across ages known as yugas. This model suggests that the Vedic people didn't see their knowledge as new, but as rediscovered. Could this explain their astonishingly advanced understanding of astronomy, time measurement, and even predictive models of the cosmos? One particularly fascinating theory relates to interdimensional travel. According to Vedic traditions, certain mantras and rituals could unlock pathways between worlds. These rituals weren't just symbolic, they were meticulously prescribed, with specific chants, vibrations, and patterns. In the 21st century, we've begun experimenting with sound resonance and its impact on physical matter. Is it possible the Vedic civilization had already mastered concepts like disrupting molecular structures or bending space-time using sound and energy? And there's another possibility. What if the knowledge wasn't lost, but hidden, deliberately protected from falling into the wrong hands? Across India, there are rumors and legends of secret yogis, ascetic masters residing in Himalayan caves or isolated forests, still guarding esoteric truths that ordinary society simply isn't ready for. So could the Vedic civilization have reshaped humanity? Please adapt this chapter as is. Perhaps. Maybe it already did, indirectly, by planting the seeds of knowledge that lie dormant in our collective consciousness. Or maybe its influence is yet to come, waiting for a future era when humanity can comprehend and maturely utilize such power. For now, the Vedic civilization remains an enigma, a glimpse into what human potential might reach when knowledge, spirituality, and technology harmonize. Whether we see their stories as fact, metaphor, or a blend of both, one thing is clear. Their ideas continue to spark the imagination, challenging us to rethink the boundaries of the possible. The question isn't just whether the Vedic people were advanced in the ways we understand, but whether they tapped into truths we've only begun to rediscover. Who were they really? Visionaries ahead of their time, custodians of a past forgotten, or explorers of a future yet to come? The answers may forever remain hidden in the fog of history, tantalizingly out of reach, yet endlessly fascinating. And so the story of the Vedic civilization is far from over. Their whispers echo across the ages, beckoning us to explore, imagine, and seek beyond the limits of our present understanding. The question isn't just what they could teach us, but whether we're ready to listen. What do you think? Could ancient knowledge hold the key to our future?